Howdy, welcome to my channel. Today I am participating in the One Lucky Day hop. It's a giveaway hop, and the artwork that we used was designed by Tailor Made Cards for You. If you would like to see how I turn digital files into this card, just sit right back, kick your shoes off, and let's begin. So today, I am working with some digital files that originally would have printed out like this. This would be the paper, and this would be the embellishments, i.e. the rest of the card. So what I did, rather than using this for our card, I took this portion out of the rest of this, shrunk it down, and then flipped it and rotated it. Rather than making an A2 card, I'm doing a slimline. So first what we need to do is we need to trim this piece down a bit because it's a little longer than the slimline card we're going to create, because this is the actual size of the card front and base. So we're going to trim this down a bit. So we're going to cut like 1/2 inch off each side, and then see where that takes us. And that is perfect for a slimline card. Now, as for the remainder of this card front, we're going to refer back to this. Now, the specific elements I have picked out are this one that's a card, like a playing card, and these 2 butterflies. Now, rather than printing them out on cardstock, which is what I did for the pattern paper, instead printed the pieces out onto some glossy cardstock, which we're now going to trim. So I used glossy cardstock because it would help the playing card piece look more like a playing card as opposed to just something printed out onto regular cardstock. So we're going to cut out some butterflies to use for our card as well. So remember, once you get a digital file, you don't have to keep it in this format. You can always take a portion of it out when you're on your computer and do whatever you want, like resize it, or I know some people know how to play with the colors. I'm not that adventurous, but you could definitely try to change the color orientation of your butterflies. So rather than green, they could be purple. I'm going to do some distressing using the blade of my scissors. and going along the edge of my piece like so, and roughing it up. It's important that we have it look aged because it is, well, it's more of a nostalgic look. So in addition to roughing it up with your scissors, what you can do, especially if you have little ink cubes, is you can now take this and run it across those same areas. This helps to add to the aged effect. And we're going to pop our little playing card right in the middle. And we're going to use some foam tape to lift the card, the playing card, up from the card base. Now the next elements that I took out of this ephemera file were the butterflies, and I resized them. Now we just have to cut the rest of these a little more closely, which is why I grabbed my fussy cutting scissors. The best way to fussy cut is if you can rotate your paper around rather than your scissors. Now that your butterflies are all cut out, and before you actually place them onto the card, you can take out your scoreboard and your Teflon bone folder, and you can score your little butterfly in the middle, as it helps to add to the illusion that these are real butterflies. Now that we've got our butterflies and they have their little wings starting to try to flap, we're going to bring out some of our craft glue. I'm going to use some Barely Art craft glue, and we're going to glue the center portion of our butterflies onto the card itself. Remember, your butterflies have a little bit of flap. Not a lot, because obviously they're paper butterflies. So now we've got a cute little card front, and we just need to attach it to the card base itself. Just like to use a bit of tear tape for that. Remember that this video is part of a hop, and I will have the link to the next person along the hop provided for you in the description box below. If you click the show more line that is underneath that link, you will be able to see a list of the products that I used to create today's card. I always like to use a stamping platform to help me put my card together. One great advantage to placing your card base and your card front together on a stamping platform is that you have the magnets to hold your card base together. Now that we have the first part down, we can just take the rest of the adhesive off of the back and finish our card out. I would like to thank y'all so much for joining us for this One Lucky Day giveaway hop, sponsored by TaylorMade Cards for You. Because this is a giveaway hop, if you are interested in the item up for grabs, the best way to do that is to visit all of the channels participating in the hop. So, to get the giveaway prize, remember to leave a comment on all the channels that you visit along the hop. Also, if you could give a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to any channels you currently aren't a subscriber to, that would be greatly appreciated. I hope you all stay safe, stay healthy, stay crafty. Bye!